Yeah, welcome. Welcome to this CPA Masterclass. If you can see me right now, if you can hear me, type screen. If you can see me, type screen. If you can hear me, just type sound. So I can confirm if you can see and hear me. If you can see me, type screen. Then if you can hear me loud and clear, type sound. If you can see me right now, type sound in the chat. Sounds. If you can see me, type screen. If you can see me, yeah, perfect. Okay, perfect, perfect. A lot of people can hear me and they can see me at the same time. Okay. Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I welcome you once again to the CPA Master class. And in this class, we are going to be discussing, you know, how you can make your first $1,000 to $500 with this exact business model that made me over $50,000 in pure profit, and how you can start making a monthly revenue even as a complete beginner. So this class is going to be like a full practical class. Make sure you are with your pen and paper so everyone can hear me. So if you have a friend that is not here, probably you got it through a friend, try and send him a message so they don't miss any single part of this video. So do well to do that, send that particular friend a message, get them on board. Let's us get started. Now, as I've said earlier, in this CPA Mastery class, yeah, this live class, I'm going to be showing you the exact business model that made me over $50,000 in pure profit, and how you can start making a monthly $500 to $1,000 even as a complete beginner. Now you'll be wondering, but before you go ahead into the whole thing we are going to be discussing in this master class, you know, you'll be wondering, why am I not showing my results when it comes to several CPA firms I've worked with? As you can see here, these are my results with some of the CPA firms I've worked with, because for the past 3 years I've worked with a lot of firms, a lot of CPA firms, and I've generated a lot of, commission, some even paid in naira, like millions of naira paid in commission. As you can see, these are some of the ones I work with of recent. This particular CPA firm paid over $25,500. I'm going to be showing everything in this night master class. This particular firm paid over 20. These are now that paid over $28,000, and also these are now that paid over $17,000, and this is another one that paid over $96,000. All this particular um, proof here is just for this year. Like some of the firm I've worked this year, not to talk of my previous, previous firms I worked with last year, and a whole lot of stuff like that. Now, for you to be in this master class, for you to, being able to, implement all I'm going to be sharing with you in this master class, you don't even need to have any prior experience. Probably you are thinking that, oh, you need to be an online savvy, you need to be a tech savvy, you need to have one or two knowledge. You don't even need to have any prior experience. So far, you have the factor that is needed to learn. And what are the factors that are needed to learn? That's your hair, your eye, and if you can write as well. And for you to have type, screen, sound, it shows that you can literally hear me and see me. And at the same time, for you to be able to, bring yourself here on YouTube, you can as well, use your hands to do something. So also, you don't need any qualification or education. You really don't need any of those things like that. As I've said, also, you don't need any whatsoever skill set to be able to implement all I'm going to be sharing with you on this live masterclass. So before we go on, now what I'm about to show you today has granted me financial freedom. Like what I'm about to, the exact, thing I'm going to share with you in this live masterclass has granted me financial freedom. I mean financial freedom, it has granted me the freedom of time, of place, time to visit places, of which on the norms I won't be able to, being able to go to, traveling to places, even on the norms, I won't even dream of, going there, freedom of time. You have time to quality time to spend with your families, quality time to spend with your loved ones. So when it comes to financial freedom, it has granted me a whole lot when it comes to freedom of place, of time, of money as well. Now, but for you to know what I'm talking about, here's a picture of me before I discovered this exact business model I'm about to demystify to you in this live master class, and how far I've been able to come. As you can see, this started pictures here. This was me in 2022. A lot of people said they can't see my screen, but I believe you should be able to see now. Let me increase this. So this was me. You can see the way I was started in. It was me in 2022. You can see the way I was started, like looking so homeless. You can even see the place I was. You could see from here. You can see more than two persons in this particular picture, like someone at the back. So this to show you that, I was just squatting with people, just trying to make ends meet and looking for things to do. You can see the second picture here where I was, like leaning on somebody's leg. This is me. You can see how the room was just started. So that was to show you how worst it has been in 2022. And now you can see another image beside it. You can see another person looking fresh and and charming. This is me in 2024, and you can see how I'm looking so beautiful in my workspace, basically. And what's made all of this possible is just implementing the exact same thing I'm going to be showing you in this night master class. So you can see how you can even tell for a difference that there is a difference between this particular two set of people, basically. So while we go on, but before then, I would like to show you something. I would like to show you something, and you need to pay a rapt attention. A lot of people are saying you can't see my screen. Try and rejoin. You should be able to see the screen, basically. So I would like to show you something before we go on. Previous quarter of this year, this is a particular firm I was working with. That's previous quarter of this year. We have 4 quarters in a year. That's the previous quarter of this year. That was April to June. So from one of the firm I was partnering with, I was able to do over $16,000 with just less than 3 months. This is one of the firm. Basically, there are firms that paid me in naira. Don't worry, everything is going to be clear to you as we go on this particular call. Now, this is not even the only firm. Like, literally, I was able to do over $16,000 in just 3 months partnering with this firm. Okay, but before we go on to this tonight's class, I really want to make some few promises so you can get to like understand what this class is going to be all about. So you want to make sure you pay a lot of attention. Number one of them is how CPA marketing works and why it is easier and more lucrative than other business model. Yeah. And two, how to choose the best niches that are exploding with opportunities right now. Showing you the exact niches that have explode, over the years and the opportunity that you can tap in right away, and also how to land lucrative deals in the recommended industry. How to land lucrative deals in the recommended industry. And lastly, we are going to be discussing my personal funnel system that converts cold traffic into commission. This same system that made me over $50,000, even more. Now, but before that, I have something special for you at the end of this webinar. And that's why you want to make sure you stick with me through every part of tonight's masterclass. Tonight's masterclass is going to be a full-blown, practical class, and you want to make sure that you pay a rapt attention so you don't miss anything out of this particular class. Now, also, I've been able to take several people on this particular business model, which I'm going to be sharing with you. And here is what one of them have to say. Because you think, oh, am I the only one who has been able to do this? I've also been able to, teach this particular thing I know for myself to a lot more people like this. They can see this is somebody that said he has been able to make over $10,000 with this same business model I'm about to show you. And this Samad was he was struggling from a crypto stuff that he did one time that put him in a whole lot of debt, and fortunately was able to stumble on this exact master class and was able to use this particular guide to generate for himself over $10,000 since he has get to connect with me. Now moving forward, basically, before I discovered this business model, I've done a couple of other things. Like, I've tried a whole lot of things, but I wasn't making enough as expected to be making. I know some of us here also are like that. We've tried different businesses, we've come across different Ponzi schemes. We've literally done a whole lot of stuff that and you might also be thinking that this business model works for me because I came from a wealthy home or I am wired differently. No, literally, that's a no, because I came from an average family and I'm a woman like you with just one brain, with just one head, and I'm wired the same way you are. There's not anything like special about me. The same thing I can do can also be done by you. So far, you can see, you can hear, you can touch, you can do the little things that are needed. And definitely, whatever I've done, basically you also can do it because you have all it takes to be able to do it. You have one head, the same way I have a head as well, and you can also understand things the same way I understand things as well. So you can also do it as well. So I'm not from a wealthy family or wired differently out. So, and I know some of us are here like that. You are not from a wealthy family, just like me. Not having to even tried something in the past. There's some people are even here. You've tried a whole lot of things in the past. You've tried MLM, where they will literally tell you to bring one person and let the person bring another person. You've tried Amazon KDP. You've sell a lot of stuff online. You've done literally a whole lot of stuff you could lay your hands on. Now, it's not like all of these things that you've done are literally not working. There's just something they have refused to show you that works. So they also refuse to tell you that requires you to put in the work. A lot of people who just come online will just tell you they made so amount. They are literally not telling you how much you need to put in the work required. Now, this is something you need to get. There's a popular saying that say what you put into something is what you get out of it. As cliche as this particular saying may sound to you, it's also attributed to making money as well. So now this is to say that even what I'm about to show you tonight will require you to put in an effort so as to get result. Yeah, that's something I want you to understand. All that I'm going to be showing you tonight, there is really no magic around it. There's really no some so whereby you just have to sit down and you just be making money. No, 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 no. This is to tell you that even what I'm going to be showing you right away on this master class, it requires you to put an effort so as to get the result you desired. So now, get to understand is all of the result I'll be showing you today is as a result of someone who has put in the action, which later paid off, basically. So, which means that any result you've seen probably at the first part of this video, someone has put in the action, which later paid off for the person. Now, here is Abdul Salam. Now, Abdul Salam started this particular business I'm about to demystify for you in this master class after he completed his SSC. And while he was preparing for job, he stumbled on this particular opportunity as well. This is someone who literally just completed his SSC. That's to show you how small this person could be. And he was able to understand this particular business model, implemented it, and get results for himself to the extent that we could even jump on a call, and try and ask of his experience. So this is to show you that whether you are on an undergraduate, probably you're in your 100 level, you are still a very young person. Trust me, this particular what I'm about to show you in this masterclass can also work for you. Or whether you just complete your own SSC, this particular masterclass will also work for you as well. Now, so therefore, I want you to do something really quick for me. Now, okay, please make the screen a little bit bigger. Okay, okay, okay. I'm doing that right away. Okay, okay. Let me make it bigger. Okay, I hope you can now see clearly now. Yeah, we should be able to see this. Okay, so therefore, I want you to do something really quick for me. If after explaining this business model to you and showing you I am able to achieve my result, are you willing to put in the effort to get the results you want? Like, are you willing to put in the result? See, I really want to know how much you are ready to put in the effort to get results. Because trust me, when it comes to the information, I can hand over the information to you. I'm not having to worry about anything. But you're willing and ready to put in the effort to get the results you want. Trust me, effort is needed. If you are willing and ready to put in the effort needed to get results in this particular business model, go right in the chat and just type something effort. Just type effort, effort. That means that will tell me that, oh, this person is literally ready to put in the work required to get the best result you know out of this particular master class. Type in effort in the chat. Effort, effort, effort. Type in effort in the chat. Effort, effort. Okay, so I want to know your response in the comment section. Go ahead, put in your response there. Okay, perfect. Now let's go ahead. Now that a lot of people are typing effort, then it shows that okay, I have people who are willing to put in the energy required to get this particular result they desire. So all right, well and good. Now the process I'm about to explain, or I'm about to the process I employed to achieve this business model is just a three-step process, which I'll be revealing soon. So you want to make sure you stay closer so you don't miss out on anything. Now this is time for you to bring out your pen and paper. You want to make sure you write. You want to make sure you listen as well, because trust me, that's the only thing you need to scale through. Now let's go. Okay, so I said before I move on to the purpose of the webinar properly, I want to talk about two exceptional things. Now, firstly, this class is not for people, this class is not for some certain set of people, which I'm going to be mentioning. If you are this kind of people, then this class is not for you. Now, one, people looking for a get rich quick scheme with no effort. I've said it earlier. If you are that kind of person looking for ways, to make money without putting in the efforts required, trust me, this class is not for you. And I'll really appreciate, so you don't waste your time. I also don't waste your time. You just try and end the call, because literally there's nothing I want to share with you that is a get rich quick scheme. No. Now, secondly, or you are that kind of person who you are not willing to invest time into learning and applying proven strategies, then if you are that kind of person, then this particular call, is not for you. Or you're an individual expecting instant results without building a solid foundation, then this particular call is not for you. Or if you are seeking technical jargon and complex theories without actionable steps, you might be disappointed, because this particular masterclass focuses on practical and easy to apply strategy. There's really nothing much about it. So you might want to ask, who am I and why am I in the right position to be your tutor for tonight's class? Now, my name is Sonny Sheridan. A lot of my colleagues, address me as the CPA king. I've been doing CPA consistently for the past 2 to 3 years now. I've trained a lot of persons on how to start and grow their CPA business. I love to travel a lot because that has been my dream, when I was broke. I also love being that person at the back end. When it comes to creating solutions to problem without showing my face, that's something I love to do a lot. So I built an all-in-one software for businesses to strive online, which is currently at the launching phase. Now, oh, this is in 2022 July 4. This is when someone who I learned from online also said, "Oh, Sonny Sharif is one guy I'm really rooting for. Man is very focused and know exactly what he's doing all the time." As you can see, it was a picture I was opportunity to take with him at an event. Now, I've also been interviewed by an educational firm in Lagos. This is when these guys actually, show decided to bring me to like a roundtable discussion where discussing how I generated over 100K using the same business model we're about to discuss in this particular masterclass. Now, that's not all. You can see the picture below. This is me with a popular influencer discussing on a particular business model. As you can see the picture there, this is Ola of Lagos here. This particular picture, as you can see, whereby we're discussing regarding a particular business model. And you know what it means when you have an influential person like this, having to discuss with them. It's really not, something you just get to just do because you have to have put in a lot of work to bring these guys on board, and and a whole lot of stuff like that. So now, to cut the story short, you can see that I said I love traveling a lot, and I started traveling at the age of 21. My solo trip, this is like an highlight of my solo trip to Kenya. This particular picture, represents my when I was in the plane taking me to Uganda, because I had a stopover in Uganda then before we head over to Kenya. And I'm someone that love doing research. Like, I don't like going to countries and I'm just always indoor. When I went to Kenya, I visited one of the you know the popular culture in Swahili, which is the Maasai people, and I was able to learn a lot about them, irrespective of how the culture looks like. I was able to learn a lot about them. This was me at the boundary between Tanzania and Kenya. That particular place is called Serengeti. So we are actually having a safari drive. So we had to stop at that particular boundary, just to take pictures and a whole lot of stuff. So that's how much I love traveling and exploring. I don't like, probably traveling to a country and I'm just, just sitting down. No, I love to explore, know new things, meet people, eat their foods, and just do a whole lot of stuff. And I have been able to just do this with this particular business model I'm gonna be sharing with you in this night masterclass. Now, you'll be thinking, how does, you can see this particular picture here? What do you notice with this particular two pictures? It looks so weird. Now, this was me in 2022. This is my workspace. You can see how it looks like. This is just like a plastic chair and just one random table, and I just add my board, just trying to break through from that particular state. Now, at that particular body where I'm even standing on my bed. That's how to show you how small that particular room was, which I was trying to, live there with a couple of my friends then, because we are just trying to look for ways to make money online, just to make things easy for ourselves. So now you can see this other picture. This is 2024 when I changed my workspace from what it looks like back then 2022. How a lot of people have dreamed. This is people dream workspace basically. So which is I was able to achieve this with this particular business model. I'm going to be like demystifying for you in this class. Now, With all of this, I can definitely say CPA changed my life. Like being able to, do a lot of things at the time you want it. Change, buy stuff like at any period in time. Get yourself nice stuff, travel. Like I could literally say CPA has changed my life, and that's why you need to pay attention in this particular masterclass. Now, outside my success in this business model, I've been able to help others create a path to the life of their dream. Because one of the things earlier when I started, I'll be like, because one of the sweetest things I like about this particular business is you don't really have to show your face. So then when I started, no one really know I'm doing CPA and I'm making a whole lot of money. But people around me, people that are literally like, this guy is, making money. But they literally can't say, oh, this is what he was doing to make money. So then I started, teaching people, people in my close circle now, a lot of people who are now reaching out to me. Now, this is Emmanuel. Emmanuel got paid $11,000 in August and September. This is literally the same person I thought. Now, just in 2 months, now the September is not even, and it hasn't ended already. It hasn't ended at all. Now, this guy has been paid over $11,000. Now, this is to show you how simple and easy to get started this particular business model. It is. So you want to make sure you give me those three things. I would need you to listen, to pay attention, because trust me, if you don't pay attention, you are not going to understand anything. So you want to make sure you pay attention, and you write as well, because it is what you write you can be able to remember. Now let's go ahead. Now this is Mercy, who dropped a screenshot on the community I created. The moment she made her first $180, using the CPA strategies I'm about to show you in this class. She did it less than 2 weeks that she gets started. She said, after just 2 weeks of diving into the CPA marketing, I've already made significant progress. And here is what I've been able to achieve so far. Now, this is from Mercy. Now, I'm not here to introduce you to a get rich quick scheme. Now, you need to hear that very well. My results may be different from your result, and your results may vary as well. So, every result produced necessitated time and effort input. But my question to you is that if something is guaranteed to make you a minimum of $500 weekly, is it worth giving attention to? Is it worth doing? Is it worth something you need to give your time, consume your data for? Now, if something is willing to guarantee you minimum of $500, is it worth doing? Is it worth spending the time? Is it worth spending the data? Because you're not just here alone. You are here with your attention. You are here with your time. No, okay, that's attention. And you're also here, spending resources, probably your internet subscription, and also here as well, listing, so you can be able to like write things down. So is it worth it? If it's worth it, then that's why you need to pay attention in this live masterclass, where I show you everything basically on how to get started. Now, this is what is possible with CPA marketing. You can see that regardless of your current status or location, probably you feel like, okay, are you wealthy or you're not wealthy? Probably you are in secondary school, or you are in a university, or you are done, you are in your NYC, or you are an Uber driver. Regardless of your current status, your location, you are in Lagos, or you are not in Nigeria, regardless of where you stay or where you reside, with just access to your phone internet connection and the right information, you also can have an opportunity to turn your life around. Yeah, I want to take note. With just access to your phone internet connection and the right information, where I'm going to be showing you tonight, you also can have an opportunity to turn your life around. So let's get started, and I need you to pay attention. And the three-step process that got me to where I am today is highlighted below, which is one, understanding what CPA marketing is and how to land deals. Two, how to fulfill your own part of the deals and get paid. And three, how to withdraw your money in your local currency. And you can see, I'm not just taking you to the river to just catch fish. I'm showing you how to catch your fish alive, and also how to make sure you cook the fish very well, and you get to like enjoy the fish basically. So I'm showing you how to land deals, how to fulfill your own part of the deals, and how to withdraw your money in your local currency. And whatever you use your money to do, I'm literally not. I don't have to know that. But getting your money into your local currency, account, is something I need to show you on this live master class. So you want to make sure you pay attention. Now, firstly, before we go on, have you heard of influencers on social media who talk about these particular platforms? Probably like OctaFX, Bybit, OneXBet, Binance, and also attributing this thing to like something like promo code. Have you had influencers like that? We have had influencers like that. Put in the comment section. If yes, put in the comment section. Influencers like that. We have a lot of influencers. Have you had influencers mention all of these brands? OneXBet, Bybit. Not necessarily OneXBet, because it's a very, very thing you hear from a lot of influencers. So Also, keep in mind, keep all of these terms in mind, these apps and this promo code as well. Keep them in mind because we are going to be needing them as we move ahead. What is CPA? Because CPA, one of the reasons why I want to use all of these, apps to explain CPA is because you will find it much more easier to understand. So now, what is CPA? CPA means cost per acquisition or cost per action. This is a type of business model where you earn commission by partnering with international firms and completing some specific action. Basically, these foreign companies have huge budget for CPA commission, which gives you the opportunity to make a lot of money with this business model. Like these guys have huge commission for CPA, so that way you can make as high. That's why you see Emmanuel making over $11,000. You can see us making a whole lot of money doing CPA. Now, the following companies below use CPA. There are a lot of them, but I'm just like citing some examples based on their niches as well. Forex as well. Octa FX and Axie. These guys have CPA model. Crypto as well. When it comes to platform like Bybit, they also have CPA model that they run. And also when we talk about investment platform like Cowrywise, they also offer this model. Insurance companies, a whole lot of them. Software companies like Bluehost offers CPA as well. And remember, this company we stated above, just take note of this company we stated above. Now, financial institutions like crypto and forex are the best niches I've discovered so far that has the highest pay. Like when it comes to the finance niches, these guys can pay you up to $1,500 minimum for customer acquired. Like these guys have huge budget for CPA. Now, so you can see this is a particular screenshot from a particular firm. You can see they said CPA premium package in up to $1,000, USD CPA per qualified client. Here is this firm paying up to $1,000 for acquired customer. Like you really need to listen in this masterclass because you have nothing to lose. I'm giving you out this particular information and you can use it, to make your own income and revenue online. Now let's go ahead. Now, here's one of the reasons why you should be doing CPA because this particular company has paid over $500 million in CPA commission. Now, trust me, this is not the only company that have paid so much. Like this is just a screenshot of one of the one I could grab. Like there are a lot of companies that have paid billions when it comes to CPA commission. Like a lot, a lot. They've paid a lot. So this is just one of the screenshots I could grab, and you can even see particular people are offering $1,100 per per customer acquired, basically. Now, how does this particular work? Like, what's the case study behind this particular CPA? Now, let's say this is a firm here. Let's say one of the firm I partner with. The reason I'm just using this logo is the one I was able to, see, the one I was able to grab online when I was, setting up this presentation. Now, let's say I reach out to these people for a partnership, for a CPA partnership, and they accepted my offer. They sent me my own unique link because when you reach out to them for partnership, they have to give you your own unique link. So what you want to do is with your unique link is to tell people about this particular firm and make them to use the firm. Now, once they sign up on this particular firm, everybody tends to be happy because these guys are now using a recommended firm that has a very good product. They are using that particular firm and everybody is happy, and this firm is also happy paying you as well. So basically it's more like everyone is happy. So you make profit and everybody is happy, basically. So these people are happy paying you, these people are happy also using this particular platform, basically, and you are good to go. This like a case study of how a CPA model works. Now the question on your mind right now might be, how do I partner with this brand? Trust me, everything you need to know is going to be demystified for you in this class. You just need to pay attention. Trust me, if you are not paying attention, you are really going to be doing yourself bad because not only will you be wasting your data, you'll be wasting your time. So your attention is key. Now the question on your mind might be, how do I partner with this brand? Like, okay, you've mentioned this, you've mentioned that, how do I get started? And that's one of the things I'm going to show you in this class. So I said, but before then, why should you be doing this business? Like, why do you think this business is something you'll be doing? Why do you think you need to consider staying on this call so you can understand how this business work and how you can get started? Number one reason you need to see yourself, the commission is high. Imagine getting paid $200 to $1,000 per client. That's a whole lot. Calculate $200 in naira. That's close to 400,000 naira. Like in this economy, even $20 monthly, the worst, I'm talking about the worst, even $20 monthly is something this time around. Like making up to $1,000 per each client acquired. That's a whole lot. That's close to 1.7 million naira. Now it's easy to get people because the market you are fulfilling is large. Yeah, the market you are fulfilling, and it's easy to get started even if you have not ever done anything over the internet before. Now this is it. It is only when you're listing that's when you can be able to do this thing, even if you haven't done anything like this before. So you don't want to compare yourself. On this call we have different type of people. Some people who have come across a whole lot of stuff. Some people haven't done anything at all. So you don't want to compare yourself to someone who has known something, that is on this call. You want to make sure you listen very well and see how this works. All you need for this business is your smartphone and an internet connection. You don't have to have an office space. You don't have to have a website or whatsoever called. You don't even need any. You don't have to have a website. Basically, you don't need to go to a 9 to 5 office. And one of the biggest flex about this business model is you earn in dollars. Like, who does that? Like, you have a system that pays you in dollars, then you need to hold that system tight. Trust me, you can't know what it looks like, but make your first $500 and you will see why earning in dollars is a big flex in this particular, nationality we are. Now, the process, there are two ways to partner with, with brand like this. Number one of them is by signing up for their CPA program. The Google search, can help you get a deal basically. Let's try and do one or two, search. Okay, let's say we are looking for, okay, let's say um CPA deal. Let's say I said the forex, the finance niche is one of the, the platform where you get high commission basically. So let's say the forex CPA deal. Let's just look for, there are a lot of them. You can see this one said it's going to pay you 1,200, per each customer acquired. Like, let's check it out. Let's check it out. So this is just me showing you how to do about it. You need to listen very well. Don't worry, just make sure you listen. Now you can see this person said, okay, join the highest paying forex affiliate program now. You can see a whole lot of them, they are willing to pay you as. So how do you sign up? Just click on sign up. you know you just click on sign up. You can see, or just have to put in the necessary information, your first name, last name, email address, password, and boom, you are done. Like, a whole lot of them like that. And once you are done with this particular registration, you get to like have a deal with these people. Now you can see this is okay. This is an account. Once you are done creating an account, you have an account like this where you get paid your commission, which you can withdraw anytime basically. And also, this is what it looks like. This is an account whereby you can see I've generated over $70,000 on this particular with this particular firm. As you can see, for 440 registrations, by just them completing necessary actions, and you get paid a whole lot. Now let's go to what the commission plan these guys give to me looks like. Because I said you are going to have deals with these people before they can even like get to before you can even get to fulfill them. You can see these guys are literally offering me a minimum of $200. This is not me capping, bro. You can see it here, a minimum of $200 as CPA commission. You can see these people here offering me as high as $500. This is even one of the worst deal basically that I'm showing you. One of the worst deal basically. Now there are a lot of them like that. Like, as you can see, over $70,000 paid to me with this particular deal. Now, these are ways you can, literally get your CPA deals as well. Now, you'll be wondering, that's not the only way to get the CPA deal. Now, the second method is, okay, someone said I should reload my screen. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, let me quickly do that. Okay, let me refresh my skin, and I'll just show you. Let's set it to okay, maybe later. Let's set it to a particular date when I started working with these people. Then let's just set it to, yeah, this is one of the, let's update. Basically, I'm coming. Or let's set it to 2022. Then let's set first and let's update. Now, as you can see, I've reloaded my screen. That's so funny, man. Let's go to payments so you can see for yourself. Let's run into when I have this deal. This is one of the worst deal basically. I Okay, let's set it to this. I'm coming. Then let's have this. Run reports so you can see. Okay, I think I didn't select the coming. Then we have this. Then this. How is it saying? Am I not selecting the right this thing? Okay. Okay, reports. Okay, any reports basically coming. So let's take it to when I have this particular deal. Then let's run reports. As you can see here, these guys are paying me $200, per each customer acquired. Can you see here? Over $17,000 being paid to me. Now you can set the screen to reload. Let's put it in showing 100 items per one. As you can see this is $200 being paid to me. Okay, you said you can see it clearly. Oh, I've tried enough. Just try and zoom your screen basically. You should be able to see it clearly. Now let's go back to our slide. One of the other ways to get deals is by recommendation. This is by far the best way to get sweet deals. When I mean sweet, I mean mouth-watering deals. And one of the reasons why it's easy for you to get deals, this platform, I'm really not showing you any results here because I just want to make it so simple and we don't have to like take a lot of time showing you a lot of results. Because one of the platform by recommendation simply means that I've made a lot of money with these particular people, and these particular people gave me a uniquely whereby I can bring in a lot of people who are interested in being a CPA partner, and basically you just getting access to the same deal I also have access to. Like by recommendation is the simplest way to get, or is the simplest and the best way to get mouth watering deals. Trust me, when you try just going on Google by just a regular search, trust me, you will just get tired of, because you're actually not going to get anything out of it. But by recommendation makes the whole process easy. If you can't see my screen, just try to zoom the thing a little bit so you can see my screen. So one of the recommended industry I said is forex and crypto. Deals you are looking out for is $200 minimum per action completed, which is not even available to people starting out. I remember then when I started out this whole thing, because I'm not just born with CPA, I also learned it as well. When I started out, I don't have access to quality deal. And one of the things that helped me to get on track fast is I have someone who is actually interested in my growth. This was my tutor then, and this guy literally helped me to use his results by recommendation, bring in a deal for me from this particular company he recommended me to, and help me with a sweet deal. With a sweet deal, well, in my first month, I'm already doing close to $1,500. Like that was one of the things that made the journey so like so fast for me. Now, deals you are looking for, as I've said, $200 minimum per action completed, which is not even available to people starting out. Now, I will show you how to get deals like this before the end of this class. Now, let's go. This is getting deals by recommendation. This was some of the people I was teaching, and these guys, this was my African manager that messaged me. He said, "Good morning, brother. How are you doing? I have received a lot of registration for affiliate for from your link. Basically, are these new CPA partners? You know, are these new CPA partners?" And these guys literally say, "Okay." And I said, "Okay, yeah, they are new. I'm supposed to have messaged you yesterday, but I forgot." And he said, "Excellent. I'll get them on board and get them approved." Like this, what recommendation can do for you, and you can get this deal with ease. Trust me, when you just go online and just make any random search, oh my god. So that's what getting deals by recommendation is going to do for you. Now let's go ahead. Think about this. Imagine getting 2 to 3 clients a month. You have successfully secured a sustainable $500 monthly for yourself. Okay, if you can't see my screen, try and increase your resolution on YouTube basically, so you can see it's a very good quality. Now, I said imagine getting 2 to 3 clients a month. You have successfully secured a sustainable $500 monthly for yourself. Now let's do some mathematics. 3 times $200, that's $600 monthly. Now imagine doing 10 per month. That's 10 times $200, which is equivalent to $2,000 on a monthly basis. Now, this is just me cutting it small because you are just starting out basically. Now, let's go on. Think about this particular deal. Let's look at this particular deal. Now, this is a deal with $400 per client acquired. You can only get deals like this via recommendation. You know, via recommendation. You can only get deals like this via recommendation. Okay, hold on. Let me quickly look at something. So, okay, please. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now you can only get deals like this via recommendation. You can see this is a particular month in July, $400, $400, $400, like just per each client acquired. Now, if you can't see my screen, just try and increase your resolution. You are going to see my screen basically. Now, let's go on, because we are going to now the second process. I've shown you how to identify deals. I've shown you how to go on Google, search for deals, and get these people to like sign up and get the deal basically. So second process is, how do you fulfill your own part of this deal? Because you can't just say you are getting deal and you are just getting paid. You need to fulfill your own part of this deal, which is by completing the necessary action. So you want to make sure you pay attention now. And I believe if you are writing, everybody are on the same page. Like you are also in you're step 2 right now, so you don't miss out on anything. Now, there are two methods to achieving this. We have the organic method. This involves getting people via social media. I'm going to show you how to get people via social media platform who might be interested in what you have to offer. And also paid. You can also use the second method, which is a paid traffic method, which is this is an easiest route, like which you pay Facebook or Instagram or Google or influencers to get people to to get interest in what you are offering basically. Now, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything for you. Sure, you get down. Like this result I generate are a result of my investment into paid ads. Now, this is easier and faster way to go about this business model if you want to start doing $500 to $2,000 each month before the end of this year. It's a guarantee system I have used over time. Now, let's go on. It's a guarantee system I've used. As you can see, over $25,000 pay in CPA payout. This particular one is this year as well. This is one of the screenshots I showed you earlier. Like, one of the some of the firms I've worked with this year, and these people are still not paid me over projected profits, which is going to be paid as soon as possible, over $21,000, $450, like, which is going to be paid as possible. You can see the one they've paid me $25,000, 430, like, and some also like rejected as well, which is fine. Now, this is to show you that you can make a whole lot of money with CPA. Now, how do you get these people through paid ad? I told you one of the system I use is paid ad. Now, getting them through social media using my exact ad blueprint, which I'm going to be showing you on this call. So, in getting people to come from Facebook ads, I said the finance niche is the niche I dealt with since I get to like discover that. Now, the finance niche is very, very profitable. Yeah, the crypto, the forex, CPA, they are very, very profitable. So what I did is when I get these people from social media using my social media paid ad blueprint, I offer them a free gift. A free gift to use your unique link and they completed the action probably to sign up, create an account. Now the free gift will be, let's think about free gifts for forex traders basically. For forex traders, what are the free things you can offer forex traders? You know, it could be like a forex signal basically. It could be like a forex education basically. You don't really have to know about forex because one of the things I made it easy for my students is this: I give them access to resources they can offer all of these people and get them to complete the action using their partner link. So you literally don't need to know about forex or crypto. I have resources in pack that I'm going to share with you, which will make you even look like someone that even knows something about forex. Now, when I started out, I actually started out with some deals that was so silly, before I got my tutor to recommend me and get a very good deal for me. And also the same at this method actually help you to get people that is going to be highly interested in what you are offering, and before you know, you can make a whole lot of money doing this particular stuff. And once they complete the action, probably to sign up or create an account, you get paid your agreed commission. Yeah, you get paid your agreed commission because you've completed your own part of the agreement. Now, how do you get people via social media to do this thing? Now, I said I'm going to share with you my paid ad blueprint as well, and also the free gift you offer them. I've said it, I'm going to give you an access to a resource center where you can get unique resources for these people that makes you look like someone who has been in the industry for a very long time. Meanwhile, you are just giving them the free gift so they can use your unique link and get the action completed. Now, let's go on. Now, I've been able to explain how to fulfill your own part of the deal, and there are a lot of resources which I will provide as well. And also step three, which is how to withdraw your money in your local currency. Now, because I can't just take you to the river, or to the sea, teach you how to catch fish, and you don't even know how to, do the processing, do the packaging, or even know how to do the accounting, so you can get people to, to pay you, or what I'm saying basically. So that's why this step three is very, very important. Now, most of these companies allows you to withdraw in crypto. You can change your crypto into your local currency using P2P on some exchanges, probably like Bybit and Binance. You can use those platforms to to convert your crypto payments to naira, and that way you can have your money in your local currency and be able to spend. Or probably you're not even from Nigeria, basically, or you are from another part of the world. You can also do the same thing as well, change it to your local currency, and this is one of the best way you can get paid as well with all of this CPA firm. Now, as you can see below, this is a $5,190 paid via one of these exchanges, and you can easily convert them into what we call into your local currency basically. And this was Emmanuel, which I said made over $11,000 in 2 months. It was also paid via USDT as well. Now let's go on. If you have come this far with me, I want to congratulate you because you have successfully covered 3 steps to printing $500 to $2,000 sustainable income for yourself. If you see yourself doing this figure before the end of this year, type and say, I can make $500 to $2,000 with this model. Just type, probably it is $10,000 you want to make. I can make $10,000 with this model. Or let's say $20,000 you want to make a year between now and this year. You can type, I can make $20,000 with this model. Now, what this does for you is this. Now, self belief is the key to whatever you lay your hands to. Whatever you want to achieve is as a result of what you have in your mind. Now, if you have it in your mind that this looks like something I cannot make anything from it, trust me, even I give you additional information, I pursue your village people, you literally won't still make anything from it. Because you need to believe in yourself. You need to see yourself achieving this particular, you know, you need to see yourself achieving these dreams for yourself. What self-belief will also do for you is going to increase the way you think about money. It's going to make you see you achieving any kind of figure you mentioned. So going to the chat and type, I can make so amount with this model. So that way it opens your mind. You can see yourself doing it. So self-belief is very, very important. And that's one thing that have taken me far when it comes to me believing in myself first, because that's the internal force that can help you, outweigh any external force that comes along, while you are growing. Now, at the beginning of this class, I promised you four things, which are how CPA business model works, why it's easier and more lucrative, than other online models. Two, how to choose the best niches that are exploding with opportunities right now. And three, how to land lucrative deals in the recommended industry. I've shown you one of the ways you can land lucrative deals in one of those industry. And also my own personal funnel system that converts cold traffic into commissions. This same system that made me over $50,000 with a particular firm. Now let's go on. I've gone ahead to show you the key steps to success in this industry, where I said step one, understanding what CPA marketing is and how to land deals. Step two, how to get people to complete the part of these deals. And step three, how to withdraw your money in your local currency. Now, these are processes I and my students follow consistently to print, profit. This is someone who tag me on the group and say, hey, thanks for your motivation and support always. Because something about me is this: I don't just teach people, I motivate people, I inspire people. Because trust me, you can give information to people, but when you don't inspire them, when you don't, speak to them, when you don't ginger them, you literally might not get anything out of them. And it doesn't mean that they are not resourceful. You just haven't hit the mark for them to produce. Now you can see he said this is massive for a beginner, a boss to be. And this is another person that said, okay, this person made over $2,500. He said, you truly deserve to be called the CPA king. Yeah. And I made, because he made over $2,500 in just 3 months of getting this particular information you are having access to. You're going to be having access to tonight. Now, but the truth is, I can't cover the unique step in this particular masterclass. Like this, I can't cover everything in this 1 hour class, because and that's why I've been able to show you a whole lot of stuff, and which is why I want to choose. I want you to choose from this particular from the following option I'm going to be sharing with you. The option one: take what I've just showed you and do it on your own. While that's totally possible. Basically, you can take what I've showed you. Go on those websites, get the deals. Get yourself paid Facebook. To get you. People who are interested in your offer them free stuff, and get these people to use your unique link and get paid basically. So you can you know take all of the information I've given to you, do it on your own. Why? That's totally possible basically. The reality is, without proper guidance, it will be tough and you might not get any results doing that. Trust me, you might have the right information, but when there is no guidance, you are just like someone who is blind with the information. Now let's go on. I said you might spend months or years trying to figure out this particular details, because you might decide to do it on your own. You literally doesn't have the experience to leverage. You literally have no knowledge about the whole thing. Now you can even make mistake along the way and possibly end up frustrated because you lack the support to turn this knowledge into real and consistent results. Now, that's not all. You might not even get a good deal because you don't have past results to show these people, or even fall for scams or unreliable company that don't end up paying you after sweating, fulfilling the necessary action, and this scam company will still doesn't pay you. Now, in fact, many people who try it solo often end up feeling stuck or quitting soon. Like they will surely give up because you literally won't get anything out of it. Yeah. Now, which is why I want to introduce you to the option two. Now, option two, you can follow a proven path where I take you by hands, and guide you every step of the way. Yeah, and guide you every step. You don't have to, guess or waste time figuring it out, or on your own. No, you don't have to. Most importantly, you will have the support and mentorship to ensure that you avoid the common pitfall most beginner face. Now, and that's why I want to invite you to the CPA Mastery Program. This is not a course. This is a mastery program that is designed to take you through implementing the step-by-step process which I shared earlier in this video. In this program, I will teach you the exact strategy and system I use to generate consistent, CPA commission. Inside this particular master program, you will learn how to access the same deal, that of $200 minimum commission, how you can get that same deal via recommendation with ease, giving you access to that same deal which I'm also working on. These deals are not available for everyone. Like, you literally can't get it anywhere. Now, that's not all. New athletes are getting approved based on my recommendation. I showed you this screenshot earlier when new CPA partners are getting the same deal which I'm also working on. Just by recommendation. These people actually give me my own unique link, so that new partners can use that unique link and get access to the exact deal which I'm also leveraging, that is making me a whole lot of money. Now, two, the complete step-by-step funnel system that made me over $50,000 on autopilot. Because one of the reasons why I had the chance to travel to Kenya, travel to different places, meet a lot of quality people, meet a lot of influential people, learn a lot, is because my business has been set up on auto system. And also, you are going to be getting access to a step-by-step funnel system and made me over $50,000 on autopilot. No one in this industry has such a profitable system, because I built this particular system on my own software, and I'm going to be sharing it with you. Now, I told you I have an all-in-one software which I built myself. So I built this particular profitable system on my own software, which I'm going to give to you. If you see anyone that has such a system, then the person actually gets it from me, and it's not even shareable. Now, three, you get access to at least you get to learn how to get at least three sign up monthly and make more than $500. Now, I don't want to rush things for you, but what if you can make your first $500 within the next 30 days? How will you feel? Like, won't you be able to achieve, some of these things that have been giving you challenges? You feel so fulfilled. Now, this alone even worth 200K, like me giving you access to how you can even just get at least three sign up monthly and make a minimum of $500, which means within the next 30 to 45 days, you should be raking your first $500. This is the same business model I'm showing you right now. Now, you also get access to community of well-performing CPA experts. Now, you can't turn down the benefit of community. Now, what community does for you is the community puts you in place, it puts you in shape. Now, without community, you look shapeless, but when you're in a community of well performing CPA gurus, you are always in shape, you are always in track. Now, this particular community alone worth over 600K, but I'm going to give you access to it. Now, also, you get access to bi-weekly calls to help you stay on track in the CPA niche. You have access to old calls with me, where I'm guiding you, sharing all of the things you need, to get the best result out of, the CPA model, business model. Now, this alone worth over 300K. Now, you also get access to a productivity checklist to track your CPA progress. Now, what does the checklist do for you? A checklist helps you to know the next step, to know the next thing to do. So I don't just, take you on calls and just, keep saying one or two things. I provide you a checklist. A checklist means that, okay, this is the 10 checklist you need to get your first $500. So once you are done with the first part, it ticks. You tick it. The second part, you tick it. That way, you know the next thing on the list to do. Well, that's what the checklist gets to do for you. So you have a checklist that will make sure you stay on point on every step while implementing. I said it earlier. This is a mastery program. I will be able to also track your progress with the checklist, and also you also can see it as well as you are progressing. Now, number seven, you also get access to all-in-one software to scale and grow your own CPA business. Now, I said it, you're going to have, all-in-one software that I use myself for my own CPA business. You also are going to get access to it. Till you start cashing out with CPA, you have a complete premium package to use the software, to use all the features of my software, use it to manage your business, and even use it for everything entirely, basically. And a premium package of my software is around $99, but you are getting access to it like for free. Like, this is priceless, because I'm literally giving you access to the same software that helps me to make a lot of money, with CPA. You're also getting access to it as well. Now, how to get sweet CPA deals with software companies. Some people will be like, oh, I don't want to do I don't want to do this particular forex niches. Okay, I want to go into software. But trust me, even after you make someone one or two money from software, and you see other people, sharing their testimony, making $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 from forex niches, trust me, you'll be the one to even switch back, because you really won't get, like, a very you won't get deals that are sweet up to finance niche basically. Now, also this is when I started back in 2022. This is a particular software company that paid me this. This particular company paid me over $450,000. As you can, $450 basically. My mouth is too big. That over $450 and over 195 US dollars. This is when I started back in 2022. You can see there's nothing to fake about result like this. This is to show you that I have grown to make a whole lot of money with this particular business model. So that's what this will show you. I've grown to make a whole lot of money with this same business model. So then I was being paid, $65, $195 monthly, which is quite not too small because then I was feeling big. When you are making this kind of money in the Nigerian economy, at least you're able to put food on table, send money to mom, and a whole lot of stuff basically. Now, that's not all. Also, today I'll be offering you something special, which I said earlier. If you get access to the CPA Mastery Program today, you will also be getting an amazing special bonuses. Now, the bonus part one, which is how to get traffic for those companies using the organic method. I said the organic method is you being able to get people via social media, TikTok, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, basically, you know. And this is not just an ordinary bonus. This alone can change everything for you. Literally showing you how to run your CPA business without running a single ad. So without running a single ad, you can get to fulfill all of this deal and make a lot of money doing it. Now, this is two code showed this two code showed how to do this organic method to his girlfriend, and they used that strategy to generate over $9,000. You can see this is when it's posted. He posted a video on the community, said my girlfriend do the most of the work these days after teaching her. You know, she taught her girlfriend. I mean, he taught her girlfriend how they can use that particular organic method, which I shared to them, and they were able to use it to generate over $9,000. Now I'm giving you this exact guide in this bonus pack. Like the exact thing I gave to them is what I'm going to be giving to you. Now, bonus two, 10 secret things to ensure you do to scale like a pro in this business. I'm going to be giving you access to 10 secret things to ensure you do to scale like a pro in this particular business. Now, doing these 10 things will absolutely change the game for me in 2023 when I transacted over $100,000 in commission, like a whole lot with just these 10 secret things that I'm going to be giving to you as well. Now, that's not all. Now I'm going to be giving you 3 months closed mentorship in the CPA Mastery Program. Like for 3 months, you get access to speak with me, to talk with me, which way I'm going to help you get started with the CPA business, set up everything alongside with you, help you with the necessary resources, and get it to make money, a whole lot of money for you. Now, if you are still here with me up to this point, it shows you are serious about building a successful CPA business. Now, which is why I want to offer you something that could drastically change the results for you. All of this, all of the bonuses, all of the things you are going to be getting access to, can easily go for, let's say, 1.2 million naira, with all of the bonuses included. You can easily start making extra $2,000 to $5,000 for yourself to what you are currently making right now. Now, remember this particular guy that I said he has done over 10K with the same model, following the exact same process I'm about to share with you. This is someone who was struggling due to some crypto scam that that happened, but with the fact that he was able to jump on this particular master class like this, and since then he has been able to do over $10,000 for himself. Or this is Shams, who did over $1,000 last month while even trying to balance his business with his first semester exam, as you can see on the screen right now. So how much does this CPA program cost? Because I could easily say, okay, this particular master program cost over 400K to 500K, but because this is what some of my early students paid to get access, some of them pay 500K, 400K, and literally didn't even get access to all of these bonuses I was mentioning then. Like this is like a year down the line and 8 months down the line where these guys pay 500K to learn this particular thing, and you know what 500K means then, to learn what this particular thing you're getting access to in the CPA Mastery Program, and even getting access to bonuses they didn't get. But these guys cannot come to me because literally they've made a whole lot of money, with the knowledge I shared with them, having to go on calls with them to make sure that, they get the best result out of this particular business model. Well, I'm not just calling numbers for you, as you can see for yourself, but you won't be paying anything like that tonight. Now, how much does this CPA program cost? For tonight, you get access for just 200,000 naira. Now, instead of you paying 500,000, 400,000. You just get access tonight for 200,000 naira only. Now for fast action takers only, you will get this particular offer is for the fast action takers only, where you get access to this program for 79,999 naira only. This is only available for the first 20 persons right on this call. So if you are someone willing to get started with the CPA Mastery Program, copy my own funnel, copy my own step. We want me to hold you by the hands to show you everything I've done within the last 3 years. Copy it and paste it for yourself. Also walk you through setting up your business model and get everything running for you till you start making a whole lot of money online, probably making your first $2,000. Also giving you access to the same software I've used for myself. Now, instead of you to go ahead and pay 200,000 naira, you only have to pay 79,999 naira only for the first 20% right on this call. Now, to join the fast action taker bonus, you'll be like, oh, how can I quickly be among the fast action taker before the 20 people expire? So you want to go straight to make a payment of 79,000 naira to the account details showing right on the screen. And once you are done, send a payment proof to me on WhatsApp. All you just have to do is go to the community, then send a payment screenshot to me on WhatsApp. Now, so for this not to disturb the call, this particular details is going to be pasted in the chat section where you can pick it up from there. Now, that's not all. For me, for this particular decision to be easier for you, to make this particular decision easier for you, I'm backing it up with a risk-free guarantee. And why did I have to do it? Why did I have to do this? Because over the years, I've mastered the act of doing CPA business and putting together every resources. Anyone who is willing to start today needs to make their first $2,000. I've done the mistake. I've gone through the whole also the whole hard work and giving you everything. Just copy and paste it. Getting access to my software, copy and paste my own funnel system for yourself. Getting access to the same deal, getting access to the same system of getting people to fulfill the deal and making a whole lot of money for yourself. Now, if you implement the strategy and don't see any result within the next 30 to 60 days, I will refund every penny to you. And that's how confident I am this will actually work for you. Okay, let's go to the next slide. And here is what you'll be getting access when you pay tonight. Now, when you get access tonight, you get the exact $200 minimum commission deal, which is the exact deal that made me a lot of money, which I showed you earlier, and also the complete step-by-step funnel system that made me over $50,000 on autopilot. One of the reasons why I've been able to go a lot of countries, travel up and down is because I have access to this particular automation system that you can use to automate your CPA business. Now, how to get at least 3 sign up monthly, and make minimum of $500. And also, I said you are going to get access to community of well-performing CPA experts by weekly calls to help you stay on track in the CPA business. Also, you're getting access to the productivity checklist to track your CPA progress. You can't get this particular, this checklist anywhere, because what checklist does for you is this: it helps you to know the next step when you are carrying out an implementation. When you are implementing, basically it helps you to know the next step to take, from one step to another. You know what next to do. Now, also getting access to all-in-one software to scale and grow your CPA business. This is actually priceless. Also gets how to get people to your deal for those companies you are using organic method with, which is the method I show you. Tucode was able to teach his girlfriend, and they were able to make a whole lot of money using the organic method without having to run ads. Now, I'm also giving you access to 10 exceptional things, like 10 exceptional secret things to scale like a pro. This particular secret things was what made me a whole lot of money, in 2023. Now, this is before we go on. Now, this is Joseph from the CPA Mastery Program. This is someone who is also a complete beginner like you, and he has done over $400 in his first month. Now, that's more than 12x of his investment. He said, "Boss, thanks very much for your motivation and support. Always, this is massive for me as a beginner." So this is was able to make a whole lot of money, in his first month, basically over 12x of the amount he even paid to learn the whole to get access to the information. The amount he even paid for me to walk him through, to hold him by hands and show him how this particular business is done and how we can even get started. This is Shams as well. Shams from the CPA Mastery Program said this is someone who made over $1,000 in the month of August and still grinding to do more. You can say he said, I just say make I motivate you now, keep grinding and you're on the path to success. He's someone who was able to do 27 X of his investment when he gets started. Now, that's not all. Someone who said, okay, James said, boss, INFX just paid me over $800 today. I can't imagine ever getting just the benchmark of for just 2 months of taking serious action. Four figures to go. Okay, he said, grateful for the day I met you. Now, this was someone who also met me the same way you also are watching me right now. This is James. They made over $841 with this exact deal, shared with him. This is someone who started less than 2 months basically. This is like 20x of his investment. So if you're that kind of person right now, you want to get access to all of this particular information, which you are not going to be getting access to this tomorrow. I mean, this tomorrow, you are not going to be seeing this particular opportunity anymore. You might probably be paying 200K, 400K to get access to this. So this particular 799 offer is going to only be showing tonight. If you are that kind of person, you want to jump on this 799 offer, you want to be among the fast action taker, you want me to hold you by hands and show you everything I've done in this business model to make a whole lot of money so I can guide you and make your first, don't let us even say $5,000 monthly. Let's say your first $500 in a month. Then all you just have to do is, follow the details on the screen right now, or yeah, follow the details on the screen right now. Go ahead and make a payment of 79,999 naira. Then go on, chat me up on WhatsApp and send a screenshot. Or if probably you couldn't copy the account details, go on my WhatsApp, on the community, message the admin and type the keyword CPA. Send a keyword CPA to me on WhatsApp. Yeah, send a keyword CPA to me on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number here. So send a keyword CPA and the account details is going to provide to you. And you can as well, you can go ahead and secure, your slots so you don't miss out, from this particular bonus. Because by tomorrow you might end up paying, $200,000. I'll be access $200,000. You might end up paying 200K to get access to the CPA Mastery Program. Okay. Okay. Someone said, okay. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm coming. Okay. So that brings us to the end of this call. So you don't miss out on this particular offer, go straight to my DM right away, and I can't wait to send the account details to you, get you on board, and be among the next person I'm going to bring out there is display to people to see. So you could either just making money, or you join us making money. So thank you very much, guys, for joining this call.